A lawyer one. Breakouts are minimized with regular use. I say no more. Say no more. The aim is not to switch, baby. Yes, baby.
2,000 years later.
I think lemon twist. I'm so paranoid now, ever since that whole levels in social business. Kutopusa cheko. Because you're also exposing yourself. Yep. I'm always being burnt every time I try something. Yo. My daughter. Oh, 7th birthday. Bo. The aim is not to switch, baby. Good evening, y'all. So I am submitting my friendship. I'm submitting my friendship applications because it's Christmas time and wishes do come true. So yeah, I'm looking for preferably married or with child already, so that we're like on the same wavelength and we think alike. Also, if you're single, you're welcome. I don't mind. I don't discriminate, but preferably. And also, for my resume, I just wanted to add that I'm very, very loyal. Here's why I'm saying that. You see these, right? Good. I'm very, very loyal to the point where I only used to eat mint chocolate from Form 1 till Form 6, or from grade 8 till matriculation. Okay? So that you understand how loyal I am. Mint chocolate only. I did not touch milk chocolate. I did not touch chocolate with nuts, with fruit, none of that. It was strictly mint. And till this day, I love things with mint if they've got chocolate as well. A loyal one. Imagine me as a friend. Like, I'm great. I bring great vibes. I give great advice. I'm a ball of fun and sunshine. Also, if you're just going to be taking, stay away. We don't want that in 2023. We don't want that ever. Okay? So, reciprocation. Friendship is a two-way thing. We both communicate, we both give. Okay? Because breast milk is the best milk. This is enough for 2-hour feed, 4 hours. So I'm gonna pump another 4 hours because she likes to wake up at least twice during the evening, sometimes once if she's really full and tired. But I'm just gonna pump 2 4-hour bottles. Good morning, y'all. Today it's super windy, and last night it was raining cats and dogs. There was lightning, thunder, all of that jazz. But it's actually super sunny and a bit overcast. But the wind is what's giving me problems because, yeah, my stitches are just so because of the wind. So I'm trying to keep warm and just relax and take it easy and not do too much. My skin is still doing the things, so I'm thinking of exfoliating today. I'm going to pump milk right now because I want to put in a bit of work. What else am I going to do today? Exfoliating, pump milk as usual, take care of our bubs, do some research on some few things. And yeah, we're chilling, man. We are getting better by the day, taking it easy. You know the vibes already. Let me get my day started, child. This is my absolute favorite book in the whole wide world. This is Think and Grow Rich by Dr. Napoleon Hill. And I like to read this at least once every year. Thank you, Segru Tafi, for gifting me this book. Like, it's literally changed my life in so many ways. and I really recommend that you get your hands on this book because it's phenomenal. Listen, I love books because, I don't know, they give me like this sense of, wow, I'm renewing my life. I'm learning so much more things. Okay, because listen, baby girl, the Lord right now as we speak, he is in a board meeting with Jesus Christ and your guardian angel, and they are already putting you in rooms and places where you have been praying about for the last year, for the last 5 years, for the last 10 years, okay? And if you're not emotionally ready, mentally ready, how are you going to fit in? Okay. And also books, like the vocabulary in there that you're learning is just out of this world. You're going to be in rooms where you're going to speak English, proper English, with like President Mugabe or my dad. They speak English, honey. Okay? And you're not going to have time to, hello Google, hey Siri, what does incestuous mean? What does pertinent mean? These are simple words, but to someone who doesn't know, they'll be like, what are you trying to say? But anyway, my chat is read more books. Honestly, they change your life in so many ways. And if you don't like to read, or if you generally don't have time to pick up hard copies, they're audiobooks. Anyway, I am talking too much, guys. Like I always tell you, if you give me the platform, I will continue going on and on and on. I just wanted to share part from this book. He talks about autosuggestion. Briefly, autosuggestion is the thoughts that you tell your mind, that you tell your brain, that you say, your inner voice, that are then later put into the subconscious. And you find that, okay, let's say you want to skydive, but you are afraid of heights, okay? But because you keep on thinking about, I'm afraid of heights, when you actually do skydive, something bad will happen, or you have an anxiety attack because you keep telling your mind that I'm afraid of heights. But if you only think positive thoughts with autosuggestion, then when you skydive, it's going to be a beautiful experience. Even though it's a bit scary, you're going to enjoy, and it's going to be a memorable thing. That's the best way that I can put it. I'm trying to find, oh yes. Like there's so many good bits in this book. This book is just so amazing, man. I wish I could read everything, but I don't know, that would be just ucham for him. Do not wait for a definite plan through which you intend to exchange services or merchandise in return for the money you are visualizing, but begin at once to see yourself in possession of the money, demanding and expecting, meanwhile, that your subconscious mind will hand over the plan, all plans you need. Be on the alert for these plans, and when they appear, put them into action immediately. When the plans appear, they will probably flash into your mind through the sixth sense in the form of an inspiration. Treat it with respect and act upon it as soon as you receive it. Yo, guys, this book, there's so many things that I can just talk to you about, like, that I can share. The disaster, remember what I was talking about, the skydiving bit? Yeah. The sixth ghost of fear, the disaster of destructive thinking. The vibrations of fear pass from one mind to another just as quickly and as surely as the sound of the human voice passes from the broadcasting station to the receiving set of a radio. The person who gives expression by word of mouth to negative or destructive thoughts is practically certain to experience the results of those words in the form of a destructive kickback. This is the real thing, guys. Think about it. Sit down and think about it. The release of destructive thought impulses alone, without the aid of words, produces also a kickback in more ways than one. First of all, perhaps most important to be remembered, the person who releases thoughts of a destructive nature must suffer damage through the breaking down of the faculty of creative imagination. Secondly, the presence in the mind of any destructive emotion develops a negative personality which repels people and often converts them into antagonists. The third source of damage to the person who entertains or releases negative thoughts lies in this significant fact. These impulses are not only damaging to others, but they embed themselves in the subconscious mind of the person releasing them, and they become a part of his character. Listen, get this book. It's amazing. It's not one of those self-help books that are just flying around and they give you a whole bunch of nothing, but really and truly it touches on finances, touches on relationships with God and people alike. It touches on your relationship with money. It touches on your faith as well. And man, I wish I could go on and read so many other bits, but I think I would bore certain people. All I can say is get this book ASAP. Anyway, I am going to continue reading it. I think this is the time, my birthday month, to read my favorite book. Also, I think I want to get the book Atomic Habits, because everybody that I've come across who's read it, they say how life-changing it is, and I want to feel for the first time, rather again, how I felt when I read this book for the first time. I don't know if that makes sense. I want to feel the emotions that I felt. Like, I was like, wow. And I literally could not stop opening every single page. No, I dropped one of my, I took roses, like rose petals, and I used them as bookmarkers. I don't know where this fell off from. I've washed my face with Dove Beauty Bar already. As you can see, my face is still a bit damp. Now we're gonna apply our mask. This is, oh, child. That folks, like, it was like, so bright. Anyway, this is from the Body Shop. It's a tea tree and clay mask. It's a skin clearing clay mask, to be very specific. And it's got purifying tea tree oil from the foothills of Mount Kenya. Child, this stuff is so good. I can swear by anything with aloe vera in it on my skin, personally, because I tried everything, guys. I went from Neutrogena, I did Johnson & Johnson, and then I tried Dove, life-changing, and then I tried this as a mask because I didn't have fresh aloe vera anymore. I miss my grandma's because this was like growing wild in their gardens, and I'll just go pick it and use it. Aloe vera, it's just that girl that she thinks she is, honey. So yeah, because I couldn't access fresh aloe, I ended up getting this, and my skin hasn't looked back. It's been thanking me ever since. Just clean your face whilst it's still damp. You then apply a generous amount of this skin clearing clay mask, and you leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse it off. Aloe vera is the girl she thinks she is. Guys, my problem is that I complain that my skin is not skinning at times, but generally I think my things could be hormonal, to be very honest. Sorry, I'm using y'all as a mirror. That is why I'm not looking right at you in the camera. Please bear with me. I feel like if I had a skin regimen that is like really set, but then also at the same time, my skin literally screams less is more. Literally just the Dove bar soap and drinking lots of water and eating my fruits and vegetables works really well for me. Maybe I need to start using sunscreen, guys, to be honest, because everybody raves about sunscreen. I did use sunscreen once, like a while back, but then I stopped also because that sunscreen I was using was actually my mom's. I was like, well, it was money because the good stuff is not cheap. So yeah, I need to go hijack my mom's stuff once again. But yeah, I will need to be an adult, responsible adult, and invest in my skin because health is wealth. Bad skin equals aging and also just not the vibes. It's just stressful. This one girl tweeted a picture of her with a face mask on, and this one guy, he inserted himself and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm blocking you right now because how can you look this good in a mask? Yeah, it's giving that right now. Good. I look like a ghost. Like a pretty ghost. Period. So I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 to 15 minutes and I'm gonna rinse it off. You're supposed to actually apply this 1 to 2 times a week. Yes, let me actually tell you more things that are in this mask chat. Tamani oil, I don't know what that is, I'll have to Google it. Lemon tea tree oil and menthol, because it kind of stings when you put it on. And that's the menthol, I'm pretty sure about that. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I'm gonna rinse it off and continue going on about my day. Words cannot describe how happy seeing this bottle full makes me feel. Like, I'm so happy right now. My Babs is gonna be full and she's gonna sleep well because she's full and she won't be crying. Yo, guys, the things that make me happy. Who would have thought we'd be here? If you told me about this maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I would literally laugh in your face because, child, this makes me so happy, guys. Yo, blessed. Anywho, guys, I think I'm going to love and leave you here for this episode of Vlogmas. I just wanted to also say before I go quickly, the streets are literally coming alive now. Like, December is upon us. It had sunk in, but now it's really sunk in because even in my complex, everybody's out and about today. And also it helps because it's warm weather. Literally, someone's barbecuing right outside my window right now. I love that for us. Anywho, guys, I'm gonna love and leave you right now. See you in the next Vlogmas episode.